Hello and welcome to the world of EDC. My name's Jeff and today we're going to be taking a look at the Kizer Begleiter, or Begleiter. I'm not exactly sure how you would pronounce it, but I've been calling it the Begleiter because that seems more natural to me. But either way, this is my very first offering from Kizer that I've ever purchased. I got it for right around 50 bucks and I have to say I'm very happy with the money that I've spent on it. So to give you my first impressions, if that's all you need to know whether or not you should get one or not, I think you can't go wrong for the money on this knife. It is VG10, which brings into question a knife that also has VG10 as the blade steel, and that's the Delica 4. I can't say that this is $20 to $25 more knife than this one. And it kind of brings back the old question of, is the Delica 4 needing a reboot? Is it needing to be relooked at? It just, to me, I can't say that I'm getting $25 more knife out of the Delica 4. Back to the Begleiter though, I'm very excited that there's a mini on its way, and definitely will be getting one, because if you know me, you know that I like a large knife and a small knife, and if it's the same exact knife in a mini or a small or whatever else, to me it's just a home run. I like having two knives that are pretty much the same. I have like with the Delica, I'll carry a Dragonfly 2. With the Griptilian, I'll carry a mini Griptilian, on and on and on. I like having knives that match and complement each other, so to have the mini on its way. I saw this knife, 50 bucks. I never really had a Kizer before. I saw that they have a mini on its way. I was like, all right, let's go ahead and get one. And I have to say that I'm very happy with my purchase. Because I typically look at knives through the lens of EDC, how is it to carry? The one major complaint, there's two small, but the bigger of the two for me is deep carry pocket clip. I think it's screaming for a deep carry pocket clip, so this clip is kind of like a miss for me. But it's not horrible. That's about what's sticking out of your pocket. It's not the best, not the worst either. So I would prefer a deep carry pocket clip on it, but that's just personal preference. I'm sure that there are people out there that could care less about it. And then the other small thing is the jimping. I feel like this knife is screaming for some jimping, because everything all the way along back here is completely like silky smooth. But that's not to say that you can't get traction on it. I do not ever feel like I'm losing traction when I'm using this knife. I have been carrying this knife for roughly the last week or two, trying to get a feel for it, get my first impressions of it. I've used it to open packages, cut down some cardboard, paper, came out of box, razor sharp. So my overall impressions of this knife are, for the money, I feel like you can't go wrong with this knife. Are there competitive options? Obviously there are, but if you're a knife collector like I am with a small addiction, getting into Kizer with one of these I think is a pretty good option, and I personally think that it's a great offering, and considering that they have a mini on the way, why not add both of them? So with all that being said, that's my first impression of this knife. I really do enjoy it. Like I said, razor sharp out of the box, and other than possibly having a deep carry pocket clip and a little bit of jimping, I have to say it's a home run from Kizer. I think that it's absolutely awesome. I am a little bit late to the party on this knife. It has been out for a little while, so I just wanted to do a quick first impressions. I'm not sure if I'm going to review this knife in depth as far as how it works in EDC after I carry it for a while longer, but for right now, that's my first impressions of this knife. I think you can't go wrong with it. So with all that being said, please let me know your feelings about this knife if you have one, or if you have other Kizers or anything like that. Thank you for watching. Please like the video if you did enjoy. It really does help me out and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.